Hi, my name is Terry. At the time of recording this, I'm 71 years old and I reside in Southwest Michigan. My plan was originally never to retire, but unfortunately I became disabled at age 62 and I've not been able to work since then. I had to take Social Security. It was eventually revealed that my disability was from a brain injury I suffered in the Navy and PTSD. So in addition to Social Security, I now receive a monthly 70% disability compensation from the VA and free healthcare. These things were a game changer for me, and they were totally unexpected. I didn't even know I had a brain injury. But anyway, I lived in Indianapolis at the time when I retired. It took me a while to get back onto my feet, which during the time I spent a lot of time thinking about what do I want to do? Where do I want to go from here? But winter weather was brutal in my condition. So I decided I wanted to be down south in the winter and up north in the summer. I hated living in Indianapolis, noise, heavy traffic, and I used medical cannabis in lieu of addictive pharmaceutical medications for my condition. Unfortunately, these are still illegal in Indiana. So my list of priorities when I retired, number one on my list was to spend my time in beautiful places with hills, trees, and water views. I'm simply not a desert lover. Number two on my list was to spend my time in mild climates. My perfect zone is in the 50s at night and 70s in the daytime. Number three is to get as close as possible to these priorities at a price I can sustain for the rest of my life. My first plan was to buy some type of RV, but to me, it looked like they were either extravagantly overpriced, expensive, or very crappy, cheaply built, and expensive to maintain. Plus, online forums that I viewed were full of complaints about how long they took to get repairs. I'm not a very mechanically minded person, and I'm not particularly handy, so I can't see myself dealing with an RV. They don't appear to be low stress to me. So I bought a Chevy passenger van, took out the seats, threw in a bed and some necessities, and took off to explore. I joined Planet Fitness to have access to showers and headed southwest to Arizona. Marijuana is legal there, and like many others, I'd been watching nomad life videos. But I did not find Arizona appealing whatsoever. Sorry to those who do love it, I'm just not a desert guy. When I returned to Indiana, I met my girlfriend, Debra. She retired shortly after we met. Together, we took off in my van that I had, and took a trip to Florida. We wandered around the west coast of Florida and had a lot of fun. But traveling in the 3/4-ton van was aggravating my neurological symptoms from my condition. So I traded the van for a Pacifica van, a luxury smooth riding vehicle. We made a couple of trips wandering around southern Michigan. Two of us and my dog Jill in a minivan at our age was simply not a good plan. It was doable, but just not enough space. But southern Michigan is stunningly beautiful. We decided to move to southern Michigan. It was the perfect option for us, other than the brutal winter. So, because the brutal winter weather is just unsustainable to me. So I set a goal to find a lake lot in southern Michigan with a small 4-season cottage or a mobile home, something I could pay cash for and purchase without a mortgage. Our home and lifestyle are very modest and we're debt-free, which alleviates a lot of stress for me. My home is an old 1977 mobile home, but we had it refurbished inside and out, so we're very comfortable now. By owning the lot, there's no rent. Property taxes are about $400 a year. Our deck has a screen room, and it feels like being in a treehouse overlooking the lake. It's awesome when the birds are singing and our wind chimes are ringing. We spend 3 seasons at the lake in Michigan every year, and then we close up the house and head south the day after Christmas. We spend the winter rotating around Corps of Engineer campgrounds in southern Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and northern Florida. These campgrounds are beautiful, hilly, wooded locations that are mostly waterfront. We typically pay less than $20 per day, and it includes electricity, water, and either sewer connections or free dump stations. They all have heated restrooms with showers too. We love the campgrounds, but as I previously stated, RVs aren't appealing to me at all. I decided to make my own camper with a utility trailer. I figured a quality built aluminum trailer would be an excellent value, easy to get repaired, and would last for a very long time. I researched to find what I believe to be the best aluminum trailer in the country. I special ordered it with factory installed components for most of the heavy lifting and making a camper, because remember, I'm not a handy mechanical person. So then I filled it with things I needed to comfortably enjoy our trips. There's already a video tour of our trailer online created shortly after purchase, and the trailer has evolved over the years since I've gained more knowledge and skills. So watch for an updated video soon to see the current version. If you cross paths with us when we're on the road or up in Michigan, say hi. Thanks for watching. Peace.